Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome on back. For those of you all who are returning, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I have been MIA for a couple of weeks now. You know, life likes to throw people lemons, so I had to go ahead and make lemonade. So I am back and it is officially fall. I cannot believe it. It feels like 2018 is just flying by, but I know that it's fall because pumpkin spice is everywhere. Ugg boots are starting to come out. My skin is going through some changes. It's only when the seasons change, so I'm like, you know what, how can I make this better? I can plan makeup. So today's look, I'm going to be using the Mercier translucent powder glow. Y'all, this might be my jam for the fall because originally when I first saw it in the tin, I was like, oh man, like this is super dark, it's not gonna, you know, work for me. But honey, you know what, seeing is believing. If you want to see how I achieved the look that I achieved today, keep on watching. All right, and to get this fall party started, I'm just going to be taking my Prep and Prime from MAC, and I'm just going to spritz my face because that's just what I feel like doing today. And then while my face is still damp, I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop full coverage foundation. I'm in the color Still Warm Honey, but that might change as the season has officially changed. I might go up a little lighter, but nonetheless, I'm gonna take this and buff it out with a foundation brush. Y'all, life has been a doozy. It has seriously been one for your girl. The only thing that I really do love about this time of year is college football. Obviously, I'm an OU Sooner fan, OU Sooner grad, so I can't complain about college football, but I am so not ready for it to get cold. Like, oh, I'm like, summer wasn't here long enough. But nonetheless, here we are. And my skin has been doing some of the craziest things, so I have to be a little bit more diligent in my cover-ups. Yes, I said cover-ups. I believe makeup is to enhance, but today we kind of got to cover up just a few little spots, you know. Make sure that I'm ready to glow. Next, I'm going to take my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is to erase these dark circles I have under my eyes, and we're just going to see how it works. I'm in the color Golden, so let's see how gold this can make me. Alright, so next I'm just going to be taking my Patrick's powder. This is literally still my jam, dang near a year later. I literally can't get enough of this stuff. Don't believe me? Try it for yourself. I'm just gonna sit under my eyes, make sure everything is straight, and I still like to just kind of press in my powder as opposed to baking because I just feel like my makeup just sits better. Right now it looks like a little mini train wreck, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it and make sure that it looks straight because I can't be out here looking crazy. Can't be out here looking crazy at all. And then to bronze, I'm just going to be taking my NYX bronzer in the color Deep because that's just how I feel. And I'm just going to chisel out a couple of features, make sure everything is straight. So a lot of people have been asking me like where I was at. Some people have been on my Instagram because that's where I'm like the most lit. And my mom, I had to go home to see about her and take care of her. You know, life happens. My mom was diagnosed with stage 1.5/2 cancer. She had cancer, breast cancer, 13 years ago, and it just came back. I found out about it 4th of July, and I'm not even gonna lie, like I was in a strange place because, you know, if you know me, you know that I work as a television producer, transitioning into music full-time, into this influencer life full-time, and just timing was terrible. It was just, oh my goodness. And for a minute there, I was like, oh my goodness, like, I cannot believe that this is happening. Like, why, Lord, why? But when I got to Oklahoma to visit my mom and make sure that she was straight, I realized that, you know, her life was changed just as much as mine. You know, she was finally catching her stride at her job. You know, she's dating, so, you know, I might have a stepdad in the near future. Like, who knows? I'm here for the blended families. But anyway, I digress. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I literally was like, are you kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me right now? One thing led to another. My mom ended up having a mastectomy. And let me just comb out my brows real quick. And she only did it to the right breast, because me and my mom, we are both team reconstruction once all of this is over. And it really, it's a lot. And I will say this, because this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month now, and my mom, she's getting ready to start chemo here in about a week or two. Health is wealth. I know a lot of people talk about, oh, you know, you need to make sure that you go to the doctor. I mean, like, literally not only go for your checkup, but like even be like, hey, I need a mammogram, check this, check that. Like, I'm super chit chatty in the doctor's office. Like, I'm asking all kind of questions. I'm like, I saw this on WebMD. What does it mean? Like, I'm one of those people. So I would just tell anybody right now, just make sure that you're checking in on your health, because it definitely, health is wealth. All right, now that I'm all nice and bronzed, what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to just kind of lightly just dust, because I'm not trying to put together a full look. I just want y'all to see what I see when I put on this translucent powder. So I'm just gonna dust just a random shade in my crease. I'm still using my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I think it's still bomb AF. So I think I'm gonna just go in with the color Punk. But like I was saying, my mom, she had breast cancer back in 2005. I was a sophomore in high school, and not gonna lie, when you're young and your mom is sick, it's one thing, but when you are grown and your mom or parent is sick, it's a whole different ball game, because you're in a different place financially. If you have a job, if you're still in school, like, there's so many different factors. It's just a lot. So I'm just grateful that I have the type of support system and village to where I didn't really have to skip a beat when I went home to take care of my mom. Like, my job allowed me to go home for as long as I needed, and I was able to just, you know, tend to my mom and not worry about anything, which was a blessing in and of itself. But what else has been going on with me? I'm getting ready to finish up my EP, so if you see videos other than makeup tutorials and beauty reviews and whatever else I decide to put on this channel, bear with me, okay? I'm trying out some new stuff, because I just feel inspired, and just whenever you deal with something like a family member gets ill, or you have a sudden death in the family, like, it really puts life in perspective and really makes you want to think about, man, you know, am I really living my best life, or am I existing in this life? And I just am inspired to continue, you know, with this channel, continue to make music, continue to, you know, put out music, you know, whatever gifts that God has in you. Like, it's sinful in my mind for you to just sit on them. So if you see a lot of stuff on this channel and you're like, Jen, what the heck are you doing? Just know I'm living, not existing, okay? But anywho, moving right along. I think this is nice. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just take Blaze. It's a nice, cute little color. None of these brushes are really, they're not clean, but they're just gonna have to do. So I think I'm just gonna take this color Blaze right here, and then I'm just gonna just tap that onto my eyelid and see what happens. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyes real quick, because I wanted to kind of stay just a little bit. I find myself doing that a lot lately now. Try not to make any sudden movements for any of this stuff to crease, but I try, if I know I have a really great, you know, eye look and I don't want to mess it up, I kind of just make sure that I just spray and try to set everything in place as much as possible. And I don't have my little fan. I usually have a little fan up here where I just kind of fan away, but it's fine. It's fine. So for foundation powder, my finishing powder, I'm just gonna use my Pure 4-in-1. Y'all know some habits just are hard to break, and this is just one of those, you know, makeup items that I can't live without. I just don't know. And y'all haven't given me any other suggestions other than somebody said Sephora, like the mineralized finish or whatever, that doesn't work for oily skin. It just don't work for oily skin. But like I was saying, whether you are going through anything right now, I would advise you, because we're now in like the last quarter of the year, come up with some goals that you want to accomplish. For me, I know I want to accomplish my EP, finish my music, and then come up with a bomb marketing strategy to like smack 2019 in the face when it gets here. Like, that's what I'm on while I work at my regular 9 to 5, and then I also teach at a university in my neighborhood. So there are a lot of things moving along in my life, but I say all that to say, I challenge you all, while you all are going off and living your lives, really think to yourself, am I living my best life, or am I existing? And if you're existing or you're kind of unsure what your answer is, just write something down. I journal at least once or twice a day. Sometimes I skip a day or two, but I've been keeping a journal since I was like little. But I can tell you from offhand that it does help. So don't believe me, just try it for yourself, okay? But anyways, I digress. For the fun part, the real reason why y'all came to stop by to see me today, I'm gonna take, it came with this really nice, cute brush, and I'm not really like a brush person. I like what I like, but this brush that came with it is like super lit. Like, it fits my cheekbones like perfectly, and I kind of go a little overboard with this because it's just, you know, seeing is believing. Let me just show y'all. Look at that. And then I just kind of work it in a C formation. Look at that. Like, you don't even need highlighter for this. And of course I'm gonna have to powder some of this down, but look how nice that glow is. I mean, like, look at it. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I want my face to shine and glow, like in a healthy way. Like, not too much like, dang girl, did you overdo it? No, just enough to be like, oh, dang girl, I like it. I like it a lot. But anyways, I'm gonna do the other side of my face. Now that I think I have glown enough, I'm just gonna take my little powder brush and I'm just gonna kind of tap everything in, knock off any extra that wants to fall off, you know, just in case you do just a little too much. And I didn't put any powder or anything on it because I just feel like that's counterproductive. Like, that's just me, but whatever. All right, y'all, so this is the completed look. Something subtle and simple. Am I glowing or am I glowing? Let me know what you think of this video. It is fall. The seasons have changed outside, and your season can change too. Whatever your circumstances are, whatever you're going through right now, just know that 1, it's really great to write it down. 2, seek help if you need it. And 3, find you 1 or 2 good friends that you can really truly confide in, because it does help when you're actually like weathering a storm to have an outlet or a person or persons that you can talk to let out some of your frustrations, your thoughts, your opinions in a non-judgmental zone, okay? But anywho, if you like the video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. Just be like Nike and do it. Join the family. I welcome you. We welcome you. And then also, while you're doing that, make sure that you check me out on my other social media platforms as well. I'm quite lit over there too. But anywho, that is all the time that your girl has today. I hope that me sharing a little bit about what I'm going through can help you. If you're going through something, like I said, you know, make sure that you have a good core of people around you. Know that there is help, and know that you are not alone, and there's someone going through something, sometimes even similar to what you're going on, like what you have going on. So just remember, in all of that, that kindness doesn't cost you a thing, but your attitude will cost you everything. So remember, until my next upload, to be kind and be you.